What's going on, everybody? This is Screen Fiend, and this is your boy Carcino here, talking movies, talking the Justice League Comic-Con trailer. What's up, B. More Brown? The Comic-Con trailer is released, and everything is going down. This trailer revealed a whole lot at Comic-Con. It shocked the entire world. Boom. I think we're going to have a lot of surprises in here. We don't see Darkseid. We do see Steppenwolf. And that's who I thought we were going to see. I thought we were going to see him come first. And I think this is going to be two movies. I think Superman will come back near the end, and then Darkseid's going to come in the second film. Now, I don't know how this fits into the timeline of the Suicide Squad, because they're basically going back to the day after, like before the Suicide Squad. And as you can see, they built a bridge memorial for Superman. Well, we don't know if it's official if he's playing Batman or not in the Batman movie. He's definitely playing Batman in this movie. And as you can see from this shot, you see they got the bridge there. They got the Superman tribute. I don't mind a long trailer. They need to engage fans. They're not like Marvel. Marvel could show you a 2-minute trailer and that's it. We'll get into the Batman film, but this Justice League movie, well, Batman versus Superman failed not because of the action parts. It was more of the story part and engaging all elements into the actual film. It was actually smart to use the Martha situation into the film. Now, the problem they're going to have is Wonder Woman is pregnant. So if this is a success, what's going to happen with Wonder Woman 2 and the rest of the film? Affleck, to me, is a great Batman. He's a great Batman. The right-hand man to Darkseid, which is, what's his name? Steppenwolf. He's going to come first. Then I believe Darkseid is coming. Nolan was great for what he did. At least I thought. I'm quite sure Darkseid will be CGI. But there are a lot of Aquaman fans that are intrigued into seeing Aquaman in action. Sorry about that. Nolan's not the kind of guy you can have. No, it's just an announcement. They have no trailer for Doctor Doom, but they did acknowledge that there's a movie. So I guess I don't know who Doctor Doom is gonna fight, because the Fantastic Four that's normally the people he fight. So I guess they're gonna do a Fantastic Four sequel. The ventriloquist. Well, I don't know, y'all. We'll have to see. How many reboots are you gonna do of the Fantastic Four? I think this will have the same impact as the first Avengers. Because Josh Whedon is now overseeing the projects to make sure they come out right. That's true, but the DC Universe has had how many movies? How many Batman movies have you seen? How many other movies have you seen from DC? Well, Marvel has more of a main screen media type of team behind them. They understand making action movies using characters, where DC is more of a comic book company. You know, Marvel's normally stolen all their creativity from DC. Every character that Marvel has was copied off of a DC character. Spider-Man was a copy of Superman. They've copied Superman so many times and have never really broken the mold except for Spider-Man. That's why Spider-Man has the dash in between Spider and Man, because DC Comics was suing them for taking over the actual, trying to steal the likeness of Superman. So they put the dash in between Spider-Man so it wouldn't be confused with Superman. Oh no, you way off base. DC does not steal from Marvel. Marvel's stolen everything. Everything from them. Wolverine is stolen from Lobo. Of course, everybody knows that. Well, they'll blend it in well, I believe. The Flash is going to add a lot of comic relief, but the look of the film is actually better. Marvel's the Jay-Z of comics. As you can see, this is like Darkseid's army. I think Cyborg will have his moments. It's gonna be a 2-hour, 30-minute movie. You couldn't tell this movie in any time less. That's Steppenwolf, I believe, right there. I don't believe that's Darkseid. That's not Darkseid. Because Darkseid got wings that's really long. So you gotta make the film that long. But the actual shots makes the film look great. Well, his Omega beams. And see, Zack Snyder's not bad. It's just that, you know, the untimely death and the weird death of his daughter. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle apocalypse. No, Darkseid is very powerful. So if Darkseid does come to Earth, only person that can stop him is Superman. Wonder Woman could probably hang with him, but the rest of them, and that was the funniest part about this, is they actually have a conversation with the Flash. And the Flash is like, look, man, I'm not a soldier. Like, this is not what I do. Look, I push people and run. That's what I do. I push people and run. That was hilarious because that's what Flash does. The Flash don't kill people. Flash is like, look, man, I grab people, I push them, and I take off. Y'all are actually going to war to kill people. Oh, they already talked about that with Batman. He was like, well, everybody here got a power. What's your power? I'm rich. No, Marvel tried to copy the Flash with Quicksilver. Quicksilver became they Flash. DC had the Flash. They came with Quicksilver. Well, Bruce Wayne got technology. He's got money. He's got infrastructure. He's smart. He'll figure out a way to make himself relevant in the film. He's Batman. But Affleck is definitely a Batman. He's perfect for this role. And it looks so cool when the Flash is running and he's got that electricity around him. The Flash is the guy that was the bad guy or the villain in the Fantastic Beasts and the things around him. A lot of shots. They got Wonder Woman off to the side. I guess they don't know if she's pregnant or because she's pregnant. I don't know why. Well, eventually Superman's going to have to come back. We all know that. Can't quite have a DC universe without him. The best line in the entire trailer.
I just push some people and run away.
I'm on vacation. I decided to do this video while I'm on vacation. And it's time for me to get my grown man on. Oh, no problem, Dre. For one, the action scenes look a lot better. They're a lot more flashy. They're a lot more... Instead of like what Zack Snyder did with his fight scenes, they were good, but they weren't flashy. There wasn't a lot of flash going on and all that stuff to make the scene look epic. like we had in Avengers. That's what Josh Whedon could bring in there. Now, when you saw the fight scenes in Avengers, they looked epic, even when they were fighting against people that weren't that great. Oh, before you go, Damo Jones, you should check this out. It's going down. Justice League is going down. I mean, I'm quite sure it'll look a lot better. It looks like too much green screen on some of the action shots on the red when the sky is all red. Those shots look so much CGI. It don't even look real. Do a reaction video. We're doing a live chat talking about it. So what do you mean a reaction video? I like the way it ended too with the Flash. Everybody vanished except for the Flash. He's still there. He's like, whoa, everybody just left. So, you know, when she got casted for the role, you know, the outrage went out because for Wonder Woman, when Gal Gadot was supposed to be Wonder Woman, there was a big major problem because she didn't have the boobs for the role. Now, she's Israeli, you know, she's from Israel. That's where she lives. And this is what happened when they brought up the boob thing.
Great song.
Breasts are too small. I just
wrote
think
that.
they're just the right size, you know. It
Incredible
just,
single.
yeah.
It's off her EP. It's limited.
And I have a tiny mic, but I usually sing to.
But we'll be putting it
But
on
anyway,
files
the
soon.
question was about the.
I started that actually.
You started?
Yeah, I just say a woman with bare pits.
You have too much time in your hands, man.
It's the essay that I wrote for The Atlantic. It's a woman with bare pits. What kind of woman is that? Question mark. You know.
So I didn't even know. So what did they? What now they have? Well, I
Not
think,
hairy women, that's for sure.
I think
Not gonna do a fucking thing for them,
women have been objectified
them.
throughout the entire history. I didn't even know about the armpits, the hairy armpits. What
I'll
was
send
it? What
you
was
a hard
it?
copy of it.
Okay, well, how come you didn't share it with me once you
I'm still
posted
working
it?
through just a couple before I submit
And
it
I
to my,
think it's all one big, I want to
candidacy
say,
program.
BS. And I'm not sure if I'm allowed to, but who cares?
Bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's all
Bullshit.
bullshit. And I think that it has absolutely nothing to do with the character. It's not relevant. And the people who do it, seriously, do something good with it. If you have time, do something good. I
I'm
don't
doing
really
a lot of
care.
good things.
I don't really
Just
care.
lots of my free time is spent online writing.
Writing articles.
Yeah, writing articles about armpit hair. So don't judge
The
me.
Atlantic, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Chris.
So that was the message of the whole film, is that Wonder Woman was going to do good because these guys kept responding to the people talking about
Superman.
her boobs.
I didn't get
People
that.
have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman is the first female-led superhero film directed by a woman. Huge victory, but of course, with every victory, there's going to be some criticism, right? Her lasso is dumb.
It's dumb.
They're lying.
Not true. It's amazing.
I want to see his lasso.
Let's talk through every superhero you can think of. I mean, they are all ridiculous.
She doesn't even wear pants.
Why would she wear pants? Did you know that pants were invented for women? I heard that she checked in with Batman and Superman and they said, don't go with the unitard, it's way too hot. Greek athletes only wore, if anything at all, they only wore the skirt. And so all that is a nod to the origins of her myth.
She doesn't face off against any cool villains.
Excuse me?
Are they crazy? Dan Houston?
Look at the Joker in the comic book. Who would have thunk that that would go on to be a legendary character played by so many fantastic actors?
Her superpowers are lame.
That's insane. She's basically a walking hydrogen bomb.
What powers would they suggest?
Have them call me after they show me how they can fly and fight and, you know.
She isn't even feminist.
She's the absolute emblem of feminism. There's a Webster's dictionary, I think, in the lobby if we want to grab it and just show them what the word feminist means.
How could anything that succeeds at being the greatest and the most powerful thing in the world that happens to be a woman not be inherently representing a wonderful side of women?
She stands for woman and mankind. She's spectacular in every way, strong and wonderful.
When she walks into this room full of men, she doesn't even realize that she's not supposed to be in there because she comes from a culture that assumes that she has every right to be there. That's feminism.
So that's why Wonder Woman was out here.
You can do endless online research
Doing
about
the
the
whole
XT5.
feminist march. They probably will hold off on Darkseid. I actually like Wonder Woman. It's just that a lot of DC villains and a lot of the Marvel villains have a problem with, they haven't been as drawn out or really focused upon. Like, they've been really kind of easy to defeat. Thanos is going to change that for Marvel. For DC, Darkseid should be the one to change it. That's been the main problem. They haven't really focused on the villain. DC is known for having great villains. And Zack Snyder dropped the ball and ruined Suicide Squad by not making the Joker the villain. All of them were trying. Dormammu, all those guys there. Marvel knows they can get away with that because they're focusing. They are focusing mostly on Thanos, and Thanos is going to definitely disparage every. They're not gonna ruin Thanos. It's not gonna happen. Thanos is going to be the villain you're going to know, the baddest guy on the block. And they can't sugarcoat it. You cannot sugarcoat Thanos. People are coming to see him. That's it. We know about Iron Man. We know about Spidey. Everything been all Disney until right now. Heads got to roll. And the trailer they showed at Comic-Con, I did like Meteor Man. And that's why they're coming out with a Doctor Doom movie. So hopefully they get Doctor Doom right. They had 2 attempts at getting Doctor Doom right. I thought they had the cast right the first time for Doctor Doom. The second time, radioactive Doctor Doom was a nice take. So how many of y'all saw the trailer? The Hulk would destroy the Thing. The Thing, it's clobbering time. Hulk will punch a hole through the Thing. Green Lantern had its own movie. Hmm. Okay. I agree. But it's time for me to get out of here, y'all. It's been fun. Enjoy the trailer. I'm out.